Okay. My name is Vanessa Charkis, and I'd like to start off by having you all close your eyes for an activity. Now, envision your ideal significant other, male or female. They are perfect in every way, and you've been dating for 6 years, and you're completely in love. You know you want to spend the rest of your life with them. You're walking down a sunset perfect beach when suddenly they propose. You say yes, of course. You know who your guests will be, decorations in mind, the location, but ultimately you can't go through with it. And it's not because you or your significant other is backing out, but it's because there's a simple law that's keeping you from getting married. You may open your eyes. This law prohibits the marriage of a gay couple, and it's very prevalent in the United States. Okay, so my topic today is same-sex marriage. So according to the Williams Institute at the UCLA School of Law, which is a big organization that talks about gay marriage and gay proposals, there are 9 million Americans that are classified as gay Americans, and so they are all put in that situation that I put you in before. So today I'll be talking about legalizing same-sex marriage, and I hope that by the end of my speech you will be able to understand what gay marriage is, how it's in the U.S. today, like the myths, and what the truths are about those myths. Also the demographics, how we in the United States stand against or stand compared to other countries towards gay marriage. And then also, how will this change affect our country, or if it doesn't affect our country. Okay, so my first main point is in the U.S. today, these are the myths, and according to McKinley, 6 pro-gay arguments for fighting with crazy people. This is just an argument that was pretty researched on the pros and cons of gay marriage. So my first point is that gay marriage is legal in enough places already in the United States. Actually, it is only legal in 8 states. It is, civil unions are legal in 11 states, and in 31 states they are not recognized. So if a gay couple was to get married, let's say in Texas, or let's say like in Massachusetts, and they go to Texas, it won't be recognized, and anything that they went through in Massachusetts was completely for nothing. So then, secondly, it will throw off the baby ratio as well as turn them gay. Some people think that being adopted by a gay couple will turn a baby gay, when actually, according to ACLU, Overview of Lesbian and Gay Parenting Adoption, which is the American Civil Liberties Union, they say that there are 123,000 orphans in the United States waiting to be adopted, and if gay couples were to be able to adopt children, that number would be significantly lower. And there's no study whatsoever that proves that being adopted by a gay couple would turn that child gay. There's no study whatsoever that can completely prove it. And next, the Bible states that marriage is between a man and a woman. But truly, what exactly is a traditional marriage as compared to the Bible? Now, I'm not saying the Bible is against an awful thing, but it does state some ridiculous things about marriage. And some of the things that are saying that are pretty eccentric are that a man can marry his brother's widow, which is not that eccentric, but it also gets into that a man can marry his own daughters eventually, and even if he can convert a pie into a Christian, he would be able to marry a pie. So I don't see why gay marriage would be so out there as compared to these scenarios. Also, since it's not a real marriage or stable, it won't completely last. When actually, Massachusetts has the lowest divorce rate in the United States in 2008, and it was the first country to legalize, or the first state to legalize gay marriage. Alaska, on the other hand, was the first state to ban gay marriage, and its divorce rate went up by 17.2%. Okay, and now that I've gone over my first main point, I'd like to go over my second main point, and that is how we compare to other countries. So as you can see, Europe is pretty big. That's the big section at the bottom. They have a big policy on gay marriage. They allow it in a lot of different countries in Europe. Currently, there are 10 countries in the entire world that completely allow gay marriage, and these include the Netherlands, Belgium, Canada, Spain, South Africa, Norway, Sweden, Argentina, Iceland, Portugal, and in certain parts of Brazil and Mexico. USA, I guess, falls into that, but it's very, very small. Since we have 50 states, the majority would have to be pro-gay marriage to be considered fully allowing gay marriage, and we don't. So as compared to other countries, we're seen as a power country and an evolving country, so I don't see why not having this right would affect us or take us down from that position. So now that I've gone over my second main point, I'd like to go on to my third main point, and that is how would gay marriage affect us? Well, for gay couples, it would obviously help them towards having happiness and going towards getting a human right towards them. Also, it would help the adoption. Like I said before, there's 123,000 orphans that are waiting to be adopted, and that would greatly help. For the heterosexual couples, it would promote stability, acceptance, and awareness. We have women's rights since 1920, African American rights completely since 1964. So we're just pretty much waiting on gay rights, and it will happen. As much as anti-gay support there is, it will happen, and I'm just saying that why can't we speed it up and help promote it? So in conclusion, go on to the next one. This is just a silly chart saying that the world isn't going to end if gay marriage gets legalized. These are all just radical scenarios that people think would happen, or they compare it to gay marriage, which is not true whatsoever. Next, in conclusion, we should legalize same-sex marriage for many reasons. Go ahead and click. Again. Okay, so like I said, the children, there's a lot of adoption. The taxes, there's marriage licenses that they have to pay for. And then there's other countries that already do it, and we need social awareness. Next. So how many of you would go over to the Capitol and rally for gay marriage legalization? How many would rally in Tallahassee? None? Well then, go on. How about signing a letter saying that you want to legalize gay marriage in the United States? Or you can do another thing, and that's join Equal at UCF, which is a pro-gay rights movement here. Thank you.